My name is Zach. I live in this van, Gertie. With my dog, Winter. Come on, up.
Good girl.
And we are currently traveling the country. Right now we're in Northern Idaho. I'm doing my laundry. Once that's done, we're gonna jump on the highway and cross into Montana and go into one of the wildest regions of the state, the upper northwest kind of corner. It's one of my favorite areas. I've been there 3 or 4 times now in the past few years. I want to show you some of the untouched wild forests. I want to show you hopefully some animals. I want to show you what the logging road situation is like. Taking this big van down those logging roads is always kind of a risk that I'm going to have to back up for a long time, and it's not really an easy vehicle to back up with a short trailer. So there's always a lot of risk involved. I have a winch, I have a chainsaw, I have experience in the woods, so if I get blocked by a tree, most of the time I can safely move it. If it's more than a 2-man job, I won't even touch it. But this region doesn't have a lot of people, doesn't have a lot of traffic, so it tends to be pretty wild with a high population of predators. Sorry about that, my laundry is done, so I'm gonna go get that and we'll see you down the road. Welcome back. I'm just here having lunch, probably the healthiest meal I've had in a long time. Banana, a couple of oranges, and some chicken salad sandwich on rye bread. It's quite delicious. And I found this wonderful little picnic spot or a camp spot right near this stream. Maybe you can hear it, but it's absolutely beautiful here. The location is really good. The only negative is it's right by a road on the back side of the van there that has pretty good traffic during the day. So I may not stay here all day. I'm just gonna eat my meal, think about it, and then go explore on the other side of the creek because I saw a road that goes back there. I have no idea where it goes to, but we'll check it out in a few minutes here. I just finished lunch, so we're gonna go for a quick walk down through these cedar trees that I see over there. It looks like a pretty cool little cedar grove next to the creek. So we're gonna go check that out and show you what we find.
Stay here with me. Don't say you have to go. Hold me softly. I've been losing sleep. Spinning on my
Wow, what a beautiful walk. Unfortunately, I've decided to move on, but I know it's here and I can always stay here if I need a spot to stay. But the water is really cold and it's making the valley, or the, I guess, canyon ravine that I'm in, very cold. I think once I get out of that, maybe into some sun, a little bit further up some mountains, it'll be a little bit more balanced temperature. But here, it's just gonna take a ton of work. Just watched the mosquito land on me and get ready to suck my blood, and I just pinched it off. So it's really cold in this valley. If you've done any camping near water sources, or especially like ice-filled streams, because this is all meltwater, you know that it's a lot colder down there. If you go about halfway up, you kind of dodge the wind from up high and you dodge the cold from down low. You're kind of right in the middle zone. So I usually try to stay in places like that so my heater doesn't have to work so hard, and I can open my van door before 11 in the morning. So we're actually gonna make our way back to the van and gonna get ready to get out of here.
seems you have my heart, and I'm not scared about it. You spoke
So these are Yak Falls, one of the most beautiful waterfalls I've ever seen, especially this time of year. When I was up here the last 2 times, it was mid-August or late July, something like that. So it was smoky and there's barely any water flowing down. Now it's an absolute raging torrent. It's absolutely incredible. Absolute raging torrent. It's absolutely incredible. So where it's flowing, you know, 3-4 feet of water, I actually walked down there with my motorcycle boots one of the times I was here and walked around for probably over an hour just playing around, and it's just a little bit of water flow, and now it's just this absolute raging torrent. It's something you'd see on, I don't know, a movie. You know, it'd be a really dramatic scene on these waterfall rocks, but instead it's me enjoying it. So I hope I was able to capture it to a point where you can see just how epic they are. See what the sound difference is when I open the door. I may not pick it up on this lapel mic, but we'll see. Just an absolute roar out there. Pretty incredible. And I can see it in my mirror. There's just this big torrent of water. It's absolutely incredible. All around the cab. Amazing. I wish I could camp here. Probably frowned upon. But man, is it just an incredible spot. The sheer power of that water is really hard to fathom. Just imagine, like, now that's what they harness at hydroelectric dams. So you put a little wheel out there and that thing would just be spinning high speed. So it's truly a majestic place. I don't know how high these falls are, but I would guess it's probably about 30 feet total. And there's like 4 or 5 different levels of cascades. It's pretty cool. It's so hard to marry this, what I'm seeing here, with what I've seen the past 2 times I've been up here. It's just so much water. It's hard to comprehend how much water is going by right now. So without talking about it too much, I hope you enjoyed this visit. We're going to continue on and we'll pick you up down the road.
Not saying anything, I saw it in your eyes. That look that's on your face, I read between the lines. I try to say it 'cause you hate it when I can't decide.
this is the moral question here. Do you go around or do you cut it out of the way? And the right answer is you cut it.
My shirt on backwards. Hold up, wait a minute, must be something wrong. Y'all done got me messed up, I'm not here for rap. I do not want nothing, this is all for God. Looking at me weird like my shirt on backwards. Hold up, wait a minute, must be something wrong. Y'all done got me messed up, I'm not here for rap. I do not want nothing, this is all for God.
This that kind of real rap, y'all can sit back, y'all can relax, better take notes like a rap class. I'm the rap cat, better stop that with the thug act for a snap like a snapback. All dude, looking at me like it's all new. I've been in here for some time too. Flow tight, but the head loose. It's a dead bull in the other room. King is coming, better make room. Birth twice, not the same room. Breath of life, so the lungs boom and the bones move like it's been a wild kid. Since I really came with the stylist, looking silly, but can't get no high kid. With the highest, but nothing that I did. And I'm saying they acting out, but I'm a black amount like
I'm gonna go around this tree because it's not really safe for me to cut it alone. There's too much tension on it, and I don't really want to be dropping trees on my own when nobody knows where I'm at. It's my tire's hitting my hand with mud. It's a reasonable precaution. If you've been around trees and stuff, it's a reasonable precaution. Now somebody came and cut this one, but it's like, why don't you cut it at the edges of the road rather than at the edges of the width for vehicles?
so high. Don't even ask why I'm high. I'd rather be backwards than upside down. You feel me, dog?
Looking at me weird like my shirt on backwards. Hold up, wait a minute, must be something wrong. Y'all done got me messed up, I'm not here for rap. I do not want nothing, this is all for God. Looking at me weird like my shirt on backwards. Hold up, wait a minute, must be something wrong.
Skip past him in hopes of a better one, but if I don't find anything up here, I got a decent spot right there, nobody will bother me there. But I think this is the road I went on my BMW, and it should be good enough to get us up there. Hoping for a meadow, or I don't know, I don't really care anymore. It's 6 p.m. Actually, it's probably 7. Hold on, I think we went into Mountain Time Zone a while ago. Yep, it's 7. So the sun will be going down very, very soon. Just a washboard there. We're getting up there. Close to the snow level. So yeah, sun should be going down about 8 o'clock or 8:30. I don't know. It's getting towards the longest day of the year. We're almost in June. It's only a few weeks away. I like this nice wide road. Road, 3rd mile up, but it's got like metal mile markers, so it's a pretty well used pass. I think it's a pass into Idaho. But for me, just looking for a cool spot to camp for the night. If things work out for a few nights, you never know. Oh, this is a fun little bit. Okay. You know, so.
I do not want nothing, this is all for God.
We're going to stay on this road. That one looks much more interesting. Oh, bad choice. Dead end. So, I remember this. I must have taken the other way. Or one of those other forks. So we'll see what Clone has. If I can back down this road. There's nothing harder than backing down a curve, I swear. All right. Hey, Winter. Good girl. Ready to go? Let's get out of here. Well, that was a tough find. It took me, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours to find this spot after I left a really good spot down by the river. I might go back down by that creek and camp later on. I don't necessarily have to be up here, but now that I'm here, I might as well explore a little bit, right? That was pretty stressful. I took a few minutes to calm down and look around. There's a nice flat area down there where logging probably took place, and this is like a big slash pile and probably the top of an old road that used to go down there to that staging area. Now it's full of what I think are larch trees. They're deciduous trees that grow pine needles instead of leaves, and they lose their needles every winter or every fall, and they turn this beautiful bright yellow. So who knows, maybe I'll be able to make it up here for fall and see these larches changing as the season changes, because this would be a really cool spot because they're all around throughout the forest and they have cool mossy growths on them and stuff, so they're pretty neat. But I think I'm gonna bed down and relax for the remainder of the day, enjoy the sunset and the clouds. Really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed all the water that we got to see and the beautiful roads, and you also got to see what it's like to travel down Forest Service roads with a big vehicle like this. It gets a little dodgy, there's a lot of anxiety involved, but it's a lot of fun because you really have to risk something before you really feel alive. I think there's a certain amount of adversity that's necessary in life. So I showed you quite a bit of adversity that I face almost daily, especially when I'm in the wooded areas, and it can be stressful. That's why I take long breaks and park in a really nice area for a while when I can and when it happens, because I really do need to relax and kind of bring the level down a little bit before I go back up. But every time I do it, I get a little bit more comfortable. Right now I'm trying to keep myself in check so I don't get myself in over my head. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that, but it doesn't always work out. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the first of many in Montana and the Idaho, Wyoming area, so we're going to have quite a few adventures this summer and spring and probably fall up in this area before I have to head somewhere warmer for the season. So we'll see you down the road.
We're not in the dark anymore. They built these walls, we'll make them fall. Temperature rising, this is our time. Marching united into the light. We're rising up, rising up. This is our time, we come together. Time we come together. Rising up, we're rising up. This is our freedom, freedom. We're rising up. 'Cause when I see you, I think I need you every single summertime. Oh, no. I saw her under moonlight, a flower in her hair, and didn't think she'd notice, but I know.